What's your number?
I
bet the best bloody ride you will.
Whoa! F***ing hell, Amanda!
That sounds rude!
Well, cut that bit out! Hell!
Oh, it's been bloody
It has been brilliant. Make sure you leave me 5 stars.
Will.
Put a tip on your type. Right guys, is it for all of you? You've ordered the wrong Uber, I'm afraid. I can only carry 4 passengers, I'm afraid. Good morning everybody and welcome back to another vlog. Now I have been talking about this on my other social media platforms, and this is the vlog of 24 hours as a life as an Uber driver. Now, full disclosure, this isn't the first time I've tried to film this. I basically went out, I've done a day of vlogging already, but unfortunately the camera wasn't in the right position. There were a few things that I did that I could have changed, probably spoke a little bit more, and I didn't feel like the vlog was good enough for you guys. So, I started again. I've literally paid an extra £88 for a week insurance to start the whole entire vlog again. So if you can, go and drop me a follow, subscribe down below and leave a comment of how much you think I'm gonna earn tonight. Don't skip to the end and guess it right. Let's see if we can play a game of how much you think I can earn within the next 12 hours. Now, I am going to be doing a full breakdown on the costings. So, I'm gonna deduct my fuel, my insurance, I'm gonna take mileage, what I reckon the car's depreciating, work that out over mileage ratios and things like that, and then I'm going to work out a brief profit and loss of what you can and can't make. So, the hours I'm going to do now, as an Uber driver, you can only work 10 hours and then you have to have 6 hours off. Now it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon and I need to basically work tonight. So if I started now, that'll be me finishing at 10 o'clock tonight, and we don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Uber while it's daylight, because that's the best time to get content, from 12 till 5 PM. Then I'm gonna log off at 5 PM. I'm gonna come back on at 11 PM, where then I'm going to try and get some nighttime footage. It is a bit dark. This is the bit where I kind of stopped on my last vlog, because it was a bit dark. Not everybody wants the light on, and it can be a little bit difficult to film, but we're just gonna roll the dice. So I do apologise if towards the end of the night it isn't as good as you want it to be. I can only try. I'm filming this now. I can't preempt what's gonna happen. I can't preempt who I'm gonna pick up. Is it preempt or preempt? Anyway, so I've got my vlogs. I'm now off to the Shell garage where I'm gonna fill my car up to the brim. We're gonna do our shift and then we're gonna re-brim the car so we know exactly how much diesel we have lost. Then we'll take out insurance costs, wear and tear on the vehicle, depreciation on the vehicle, and we will do a summary of what it's cost and what I've earned. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably not picking the cheapest diesel to use. I could potentially go to Tesco, but I was going past the Shell garage. It's local to me. I will fill back up at the Shell garage and we'll work it out based on the price, average price of fuel. I'll explain later on in the vlog. But I'm gonna go fill up now and we'll see how much money I'm putting in. I did fill up last night because I was Ubering last night, so I'm pretty much on full as it is. But I will top it up so the costings are to the best of my ability. Let's go and do it. So, let's go with that. Right. So we're just leaving the garage now. We have spent a whopping £38.27, but I did get some extras. So I put in total £25.87 worth of diesel. Right. On top of that, I bought some chewing gum, a coffee, and some air freshener, because based on me doing Uber at the moment, people from nightclubs tend to get a bit sweaty because they've had a dance, which is all fair, and I think it's not fair for the next customer. So what I'm going to do, every time a customer gets in, give it a bit of a smell. They walk in, they smell the fresh smell of cherries, and it's always a good start. You only get a first chance at a good impression. Is that how they say it? I don't even know. You only get one chance at a good impression. First impressions, all that stuff. Anyways, they're not going to be bothered to them. I'm just an Uber driver, but for me personally, I like to get in a clean smelling car, and it gives them good incentive to start the conversation off well. So, got some of them, got some airwaves, got myself a coffee. Let's get Ubering. Now, before we start, if you're sat watching this and you're thinking, I really want to become an Uber driver, how easy is it? It's actually very easy to become a Uber driver. The hardest bit for me was obtaining the taxi license. The delay, because there is so many applications, was absolutely unbelievable. I had to go for a test, which is not a knowledge and exam test, which is what they used to have back in the day, where they'd basically say, right, I need you to pick me up from Rochdale, take me to the hospital, which routes would you use? All that's been scrapped. We have sat-navs now. It's a lot easier. But I did still have to go an English test, which was very basic, learning and writing, spelling Tesco Superstore and things like that, and a bit of a knowledge test. So it says something like, if your car was on fire, would you carry on with your passenger? Would you smash it into a wall, or would you pull over on the hard shoulder and call the fire brigade? It was very basic. I think the hardest part of the test was actually remembering what date it was. I was in there for about 7 minutes, and then it just takes a very, very long process. With Uber, you can download the app as you're watching this, Uber Driver, and complete the hour-long training course that tells you the do's, the don'ts, what you can and can't do, safety about the passengers and things like that. It's a quite simple course, and the test at the end of it, which was very basic and simple. Once again, if you've got an underage passenger under the influence of alcohol, she wants you to go into a house, what would you do? You don't go in, lads. I know you're all sat there thinking, this is men, I've watched Fake Taxi. It's not like that at all. You have to keep it very professional. So, and to be fair, I really have. I've genuinely put a lot of effort into this. So, once you've done that, you then get your taxi badge from your local council. You have to sign your car up. I'll show you around my car now. So, this is my BMW 3 Series 330 diesel, 2 litre diesel. I'm not a car genius. This isn't fucking Top Gear. I can basically tell you it's a black BMW, it's a 2 litre diesel, and this is it. Now, certain things you have to know. Uber stickers. I had mine put on very nicely, neatly on the back doors. When I went to the Rochdale licensing, they basically said, that's in the wrong space, it needs to be on the front door. So I've had to peel them off and stick them back on the front door. So now they've ended up a little bit messy and tatty, but that's fine because I'm going to take them off and order some new ones through Uber. Then you have to fit these no smoking stickers, one on each window and one on the front. And then I've put this because I've got a camera on board and they need to know that. They need to know that they can't eat or smoke. And then basically you have to put in your license plate number so that the customers have full viewing points of all your license details. Now, like I said, I was Ubering last night, so the car is a tiny bit dirty. Nothing major, so I'm not going to get it washed, but I will factor in a wash in the pricing. I just can't be bothered going getting it washed, to be honest with you. Big boot on the BMW 330D. I know some people are watching this and going, fucking hell, do you really want to Uber in that car? Like I said, Uber is my part-time job. I am a full-time YouTuber, don't forget, so make sure you're subscribing down below. And that is it. So, let's get logged on. So as you can see, I've had a job come through now. I'm just going to take this straight away. I'm not even going to read it, just to give you a bit of an example of how quick you've got. So I'm picking up Leah, who is a mile away from me. I didn't even look where she was going, to be honest with you. It's a £5 ride, so it's not going to be that far. So let's get our first collection. Now, with GDPR rules, I'm not too sure how this works, so I've got to be very, very careful. I'm going to ask this person if they do consent to being filmed and uploaded. If they say no, I may blur out their faces during the Uber ride. I'm not too sure of the legalities. I really don't want to get myself in trouble because I do enjoy this job, and I'm trying to do this to raise awareness to the life of an Uber driver, so I do need to film it. So let's hope Leah doesn't have a problem and we can make some good content. So Leah, I'm on the way. So we're just about to pick our first customer up vlogging. Obviously this isn't my first actual customer that I've ever done, because I've been doing vlogging a couple of days. So what we're going to do, bit of a squat in the back, let's see if it works or not. Bit of a squat in the back, and we'll pick our first customer up. We're picking her up from Rochdale, and I believe she's going to Rochdale. Now one of the things I will say that I've figured out so far about the Uber thing is, a lot of people, especially on the night time, will order an Uber outside a pub and then sit outside the pub for about 2 to 3 minutes, and the Uber driver sits there and thinks, come on mate, and they don't turn up. So obviously the Uber pinpoints me exactly where these people are. So what I'll do once I've arrived is I will send her a text to say I've arrived via the app, not personally, obviously. And then what it does is it gives Leah a 3 minutes countdown to come to me, and if she doesn't, then it starts charging her, and I think after a certain amount of time I can then cancel the ride. So I'm currently sat here and I've been here 30 seconds, so Leah has now got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get in the vehicle.
15 minutes later, 20.
Is Leah gonna bother coming? Oh, come on, Leah. Hi, is it Leah?
Yeah.
Perfect, cheers. Right, I'll have to shut that door again, sorry. Sorry. So that is it. Just dropped the first customers off. Wasn't very talkative at all, to be fair. They had a bit of a conversation with each other. And the good thing, I think the reason I like this job is I love airwigging. I love knowing people's business. So they were talking about some guy who, two young girls. I'm not going to show them because obviously I didn't manage to ask for their consent, to be honest with you, because they just didn't talk. It was very quiet until the last couple of minutes, and they were talking about a guy who who's been talking to her. He's been dead nice to her. He's been sending a message saying you are the only one, and they sat there laughing at him, and I just think to myself, God, the world is a cold world now. I dread to see what my bird says behind my back. So that was a £4.98 fee. We went from near to Phil in Rochdale to the Rochdale bus station, so it was only a couple of miles. Took about 8 minutes altogether, so not too bad of a fare. But yeah, back on the app we are now and cruising round until we get something else. Right, so second job's come through. Now I'm not going to lie to you, I've waited about 15 minutes for this job. I've drove all the way pretty much towards Oldham, so it's not very great. But I'm not doing this, especially at this time, for being busy, because it's daytime, nobody's booking Ubers. Like night time is the time to be an Uber driver. So I kind of just doing it for the lighting and the footage so you guys can get a gist, because later on in the vlog it might not be as good. So we'll have to pick Donna up. Once again, it's like a £3 fare. I think it's 1.5 miles, 2 miles she's going. So it's not amazing, but it makes content and I get to show you. So let's see if Donna will appreciate the smell, because the first person didn't. So it sends me a map of where Donna is. I'm guessing she is the lady at this care home here, and she's going to be going straight on. That is correct. Donna is here. She's got some bags, so I'll go and give her an hand. Do you want to put your bags in the boot, Donna? Yeah. Oh. Is that alright for you?
Yep, thank you very much.
No problem. Oh. Right, let's get going. Okay. Perfect, I'll pull up all right up front of it for you and I'll give you a hand with your bags. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much, Donna. Right, so that was Donna. So you see, I like it because I get to interact with people, and it's fun. You get to hear different stories. Obviously, oh god, I need to finish the ride. Finish with Donna. Your video, you have complete. Right, so that money's not going to my account just yet, but we are on, excuse my French, £8.74. It's not the best, is it? Do you know what I mean? But we keep going. Oh, I've got a £9 trip from Oldham to Rochdale Haywood, £9.33, and we're going picking up Janet. That is literally round the corner, so let's get Ubering. Okay, so like I said, we was literally round the corner, not even 0.5 of a mile. We've still not had any compliments on our air freshener, so we're gonna put a little more in and see who gives me my first compliment. Now, I've had no tips so far, just 2 of the furs, but we have arrived at Janet's. Now, she does live on a cul-de-sac, which means it's the end of the road. I'm gonna spin it round. She would have had a notification now to say that I've arrived, and hopefully she'll be ready to be picked up. So we're gonna spin it round. Can't see anybody getting out of the house just yet, but we will see. So I'm gonna put it on the curb and let's wait for Janet. I think sometimes with the Uber app, what you've got is, when you order it, you don't realise there's a taxi literally around the corner, and you're not actually ready. You're used to ordering through your local taxi firms that dispatch one from the office and things like that. Where Uber, I could literally be pulling out right in front of you, you order it and it'll connect me to you. So sometimes people aren't ready. Now, we're a minute of waiting for Janet and there is still no signs of Janet. I'm going to drop her a message saying I've arrived and see if she turns up. Hello.
Oh, you've got a very nice car.
Thank you very much. Would you like any more leg room?
Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit, no problem. There you go, and I'll pull mine forward for you, sir.
Thank you. Well, you get comfy.
Are you alright there? Is there enough leg room?
I've got plenty.
You okay?
Yeah. You can go back a bit if you want.
No, I'm okay, thank you. Give you plenty of room at the back. Right.
This is a nice car.
Nice car.
Thank you very much. Right, so that was a £9.34 ride. Took about 20 minutes. It took about 20 minutes and it was 6.5 miles away, so it's not too bad, I don't think. Now from here, going to head towards Fairfield Hospital, Bury, because I'm in Bury, and we're going to have a pot around, probably hang around a little round Bury. But the good thing is, also the bad thing, you can end up anywhere on this job. So like yesterday, I ended up in Preston, and it was quite difficult then, because I tried to get back down and nobody was coming back down, so I ended up having to drive back down without a ride, which from trucking experience, you don't really want to be doing any empty mileage, which is a bit terrible. But to be honest with you, it was alright. It was a good do. So we're just going to pot off into Bury now, and hopefully the next ride will come through. Now, once again, the content right now isn't the most entertaining. It's 1:30 on a Saturday afternoon. It's not wild. Nobody's had a beer yet. I'll do a couple more during the day and then we'll flip it over to the night time. Try and keep the vlog a little bit short. I don't want to be filming the 17-minute rides and talking for 17 minutes, although you'll probably find it interesting. Also, I want to give a special thank you to everybody who's getting involved, commenting, sharing, you know, subscribing, because financially this is what I want to do. I want to be able to give you guys loads of different content, and without the following it's a bit difficult to do. I can't approach businesses and say, listen, I want to spend the day as a farmer, I've got 12 followers, and they go, well, that's not really interesting. The more followers you have, believe it or not, really appeals to company, because they want to use that as advertisement. So for the sake of a click of a button, if you could hit that subscribe button, then I can try and get you some better vlogs. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, David, why don't you open your own taxi firm? Why? Okay, let's be honest with you. If I open my own firm, the costings will be absolutely horrendous, and this is not something I can do full time. Second of all, why don't I go and work for a local taxi firm, Streamline or somewhere like that, where people can ring up and say, I want to reserve David Crossley, let him come and pick me up. That would be a good idea until the prank calls start, because we know it happens. Somebody will follow me on social media, they'll want to wind me up, and I'll end up driving around all night, and people will just keep cancelling, not showing up, or they might not pay me, and I don't really want that problem. The good thing with Uber is, as you've seen, I don't take any money off them. The money just goes straight into my account, so I'm not handling money, I've not got to deal with any money. It's just quite simple. Press a button, start your shift, accept your job, get paid instantly as well. Uber do take a 50p charge, and they'll put the money in your bank straight away, which isn't too bad, to be honest with you. But for now, we're going picking Ashley up from what looks like to be a farm, which isn't good for the BM. Oh, that was quite a cool ride. So we completely left. 5 stars to Ashley, and off we go again. So what was that, 6-minute trip? Nah, that's not too bad. What did I earn? £4.48. I'll take that. So we are about an hour into the shift right now. So far we have made £23.56, and we've done 17.6 miles. Let's see how we get on. Right guys, is it for all of you? Yeah. You've ordered the wrong Uber, I'm afraid. I can only carry 4 passengers, I'm afraid. You need to order an XL. An Uber XL. On your Uber app, you need to select XL, which is a bigger vehicle. There's 6 of you, and I can't carry 6 passengers, I'm afraid. I'm only licensed to carry 4. Yeah. So you see here, you've picked for 4 people. Okay. You need to pick for an XL, which is 6 people there.
Okay, no, don't just leave.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I've seen you before, haven't I?
Yeah, on TikTok.
TikTok, man.
Saturday. Thank you, pal. You alright? So, what happened there was a lady had ordered an Uber and picked the cheapest option, which was a standard Uber like myself. And when she got out of the property, there was 6 people. Now I'm only licensed to carry 4 people, 5 including myself. So unfortunately I had to refuse her. Now, could I have let her get in the car and put the kids on her knees and all that? Of course I could. Am I insured to do that? No. Will I lose my license for doing that? 100%. So unfortunately, I've said this many a times during my vlogs and the way I do vlogging and things like that. There's a time where I'm serious, there's a time where I'm professional, there's a time where you get your family vlogs, and the times where I am a complete idiot. But when it's other people's lives at risk, my livelihood at risk, my Uber license at risk, it's not something I'm willing to do. So unfortunately, I've just had to refuse it, cancel the trip, and on to the next one. Now the sad thing about that is I never got paid for that, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest with you. Would be good if they give you like a couple of quid for at least you driving to their address. I didn't get anything. Now I've decided I'm going to change things. I'm going to finish at 3 o'clock instead of 5. I'm going to then spend 6 hours off the road at home. Going to have a little afternoon nap. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to do a bit of TikToking for those who follow me on TikTok. I'm going to do a TikTok live, and then after that I am I'm gonna hit the road again now. Right, so it is 3:15, and that is it. I've just dropped my last customer off now. The thing with Uber is, I promise you, I was literally 5 minutes away from home 10 minutes ago, right? I'm in the top of Rottenstall now, so I've got to drive all the way back, but I have logged out of Uber. I'm not trying to get back because I do want the 6-hour offline gap to start. So I'm currently driving home now. My current balance up to now is £54.89, which is not too bad. It's what? It's been 2.5 hours. I reckon this job is about £20 an hour, which isn't too bad, but don't forget you have to take your costings out of it. Now, if there's any Uber drivers watching this saying, oh David, you're doing it wrong, mate, you need to be doing this, this, this and this, please drop me a comment down below. So I am in the top of Bacup at the moment. I'm now going to be driving back down towards Rochdale, where I'm going to go to bed for a couple of hours, chill with my wife for a couple of hours, and then back on shift at 9 o'clock tonight. Let's see how tonight goes. So people, I do apologise for the poor lighting quality. As I've said, it's not the best with it being night time. I'll try and make it a little bit better as I go along, but it is going to be difficult. Now, I just want to say I've just come off a TikTok live. Now, I've been doing TikTok for quite some time. I've got 500,000 followers on there. We go on live, we have some great fun. Tonight we have been doing battles. Now, I enjoy battling, obviously. Number one, it makes money, okay? And I enjoy making money. Number two, it's fun. And number three, I have got a fantastic team that support me. And they do. They send me gifts, they make me win battles. But TikTok take 60% of your earnings. Now, luckily enough, I've got a great fan base on there, a subscription base, which is absolutely amazing, and I make a lot of money through that, which covers my wages, which enables to do the vlogs, which is fantastic. So, because at the moment I'm not big enough to get brand sponsorship, so that's why you guys need to subscribe. So, I have been on TikTok live from about 8 o'clock tonight till 11, which is 8, 9, 10, 11, 3 hours. After TikTok's cut, I made £458 in 3 hours. Technically, I made £1,000 and TikTok took half of it off me. But still, at 450 quid, it's a lot better than driving around town for 12 hours dealing with fucking idiots. Now, I am very grateful at the same time. The Uber, but I will say one thing, I fucking love Ubering. Like, I genuinely enjoy it, and I don't think I'm ever going to stop Ubering. I think when I'm bored at home, I want to Uber because I like being active. And you're probably watching this going, you're talking a load of shit, mate. You've earned a load of money today. For me, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy learning people's stories, having a laugh, listening to music. Taxiing is the perfect job for me. Just the money is fucking terrible. Now, it does bring me back down to earth because I've not always been privileged. When I first met my wife, I had 39p in the bank. Now at the moment, our life is mega. I've got a fantastic group of people that enjoy watching me, support me financially, you know, subscribe, all that stuff. That is worth its weight in gold. And I'm very lucky to be in the position I'm in right now, and I do give back. So just tomorrow we're giving away £1,000 on TikTok Live. We've just, you know, we pay for people's holidays. I give so much money away at the same time because I'm very grateful for the position I am in right now. But it is also good to keep working for a normal rate, because I think what happens with social media is people fall into a trap of what they earn. Now, I've been on TikTok Live before now for 6 or 7 hours and not made any money. Okay, so it's very selective, and I think it's good to just have that memo in the back of your head about how the real world lives, because one day you'll all leave. You'll give up watching. You know what I mean? There's no more you can vlog, and at that point, you have to go back Ubering. And I like it, so I'm alright. So, I have just dropped Carlos off. He had a little girl with him, bless, and I didn't want to record the journey. Obviously, little kids involved and things like that. It's not for me. But that was a journey which paid me 13 quid. It was a 20-minute journey, not too far to be honest with you. I'm now on 64 mile, I forgot to check, but I've literally just clicked another job, so I'm going picking Paige up, who is 0.5 mile away, and doing a very small journey with her. I think it was something like 3 mile, and that was paying 5 quid. So, as you can see, as we plumb along, I'll keep you updated to what I'm earning, what I'm making, and I'll just keep going through the night. There's no point me sitting on here with a little bit of lighting. I'll just keep you updated over the next couple of hours of how I get on, and then right at the end, we will do the total cost of what I've earned today. Good, Amanda, can you just confirm, because if Uber catch me recording, I have to confirm that I've took your consent
Yes.
for filming.
You've got my consent.
You just fuck up. Go
Are
back.
you from Oldham?
Rochdale.
Rochdale?
Yeah, Rochdale originally.
Whereabouts at Rochdale are you from?
Well, I live in Castleton.
Alright.
So I live in Castleton. I grew up in Castleton, and then I moved to Spain for a few years, working, and then basically back to Castleton again.
What did you do in Spain?
I did house removals.
Really?
Yes, I wasn't the size I am now before you think that.
I didn't even think that.
Yeah, no.
It never even crossed my bloody mind.
No, I did house removals. So when people moved from England to Spain, we'd take all the goods,
Wow.
drive it down there,
Yeah.
and put it all away for them, which
Pushed you?
a good job, to be fair.
Yeah.
And I come from a background with genuinely no financial support. Like, I wouldn't say we was poor, but we definitely wasn't the richest family on the street. You know, my mum definitely had to order a few things out of the Littlewoods catalogue, and but listen, food was on the table. We always look clean. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I've got Facebook and all that. And to be honest, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, of course you can. You can say whatever you want, darling.
Well, I'm just thinking, yeah, I have Facebook, but I don't put anything on it because I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So there's that aspect of it. And some of my friends put stuff on it, and I just think, well, who gives a shit what you're doing anyway? I'm not fucking interested, because I'm not.
No.
You know? And they'll go, oh, like. Who gives a shit
No.
whether they like it, they don't like it?
Well, you'd be surprised, because that's all my life is.
I know.
My
And it's
entire
mad.
life. Honestly, you could type in my name on Facebook and it'll tell you everything I've done for the
How
last 6
fucking
months.
wonderful you are.
How brilliant.
And I just go like, fuck off.
You better leave me a 5-star now, Amanda.
Do you know, I was out with my friends from school last night, so I've been out with some other friends.
You've had a 2-day
Hey,
drink.
I'm
Fucking
out
hell,
this
Amanda.
weekend, I'm
Fucking hell, are you sure you're 60 on?
I'm not 60
You're
yet.
59.
59, get it right.
Sorry, Amanda.
Right. So, last night I was out with some other friends,
Yeah.
right? I forgot what the fuck I was saying. You see, you just broke in there.
You was on about Instagram likes, and then you was with your friend yesterday who was talking about it.
See, sometimes it's shit.
That's fucking dementia kicking in, that man. That's dementia kicking in.
No, I'm not having it. Anyway, it'll come to me.
It will do. You'll be like that lady in bed tonight. I know what it is.
I'll fucking ring him.
I'm gonna get
I'll
that
ring
Uber
him.
driver.
I'm gonna ring him. You don't have to see me to know I'm beautiful.
Well, I like seeing you, Amanda. My flirtatious ways have taken over now, Amanda.
Oh, well, I can't even go on stage because I freeze. I'm gonna wet my pants.
I picked it. So not only have we realised you've got dementia, we've also...
Where did dementia come into
You
it?
forgot what the fuck you were saying earlier.
Oh, that's got nothing to do with dementia.
So, Not only have we discovered that you've got dementia,
I have not got dementia.
we've now discovered you've got shit bowels as
You're
well.
have a fucking broken joint, isn't it?
It's alright, I'll put on my Uber list that I'll get
Stop.
you a commode.
Junction. Right.
Do you drive, Amanda?
Yes.
I fucking hate to be behind you in traffic, that's for sure.
Best bloody ride you. Well.
Whoa, fucking hell, Amanda!
That sounds rude.
We'll call that bit out! Fucking hell! The best ride you've ever had!
I was going to say.
Fucking hell!
That would have been funny though.
Well, it would have been. And he's going in. He's going in, Amanda. He's going to be in there. You've given me full commission.
Hey, you can do what you... Well, obviously.
Fucking hell, Amanda!
No! You can't actually do anything.
No, right. There you
You're a married man.
The last...
And
Let's
you're
get
young enough to be my grandson, so you can knock that on the head, because I'm not into all that.
Yeah, but the last two sentences...
I know.
You're the best ride I've ever had, and you can do whatever you want to me. Fucking hell.
You're going to earn loads.
And I don't
of
know if you take... Where the fuck you're taking me, because it looks like we're going to some dodgy lay-by.
Well, we're not.
Look at you trying to concentrate.
No, I'm not, because I just think this will be really funny.
Fucking hell.
You're going to make look at that.
It's beautiful, that.
Oh, did you see that then?
That's a cat.
That was a panther.
What?
We've got panthers.
No, you haven't.
I know. I'm just being like, you know.
I think you are fucking brilliant, Amanda. Honestly, you have been one of the best passengers that I've ever had.
Hey! Just give me the commission, baby.
Well, at least you're asking for commission. 2 minutes ago, you wanted my joint. I tell you one thing, I cannot wait to make this vlog. You have just made, so all day I haven't been able to get anybody to be funny and allow me to be on camera.
You should have just rung me, mate.
Well.
Hey, anytime.
Where are we going with this now, Amanda? Anytime you want to go around.
Anytime you want material, just come and pick it up. We'll have a chat.
Anytime you want piss, get an Uber and I'll come and get you.
But it'll have to be free. I'm not.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll be your commission. I'll give you.
You're not paying me.
I'll give you free rides.
Yeah, all right. Well, that sounds rude.
Oh, brilliant, Amanda.
I've got to see this on YouTube.
You've got
Is
to.
it YouTube?
Yeah, I can't even get your details because once you log the app off, I won't be able to message it ever again. But
No way.
I know.
Write it down.
I ain't got a fucking pen and paper. We're in 2025 now, Amanda. We use telephone.
Sick. Well, you can put it in your contacts.
Yeah, I'll put your
Under
number.
the lunatic. Can't you?
If you consent to it, Amanda, I will do it.
Why can't we?
I meant take your number, like.
I could be a movie star.
Well, you will be on the show, Amanda. So, like me working, people watch it in bed at night on the 60-inch telly. They will be watching this now. So, like
Are we
this.
live?
No, we're not live. So
Oh,
this will go on
I
like.
want to be live.
This will go on Tuesday.
You better put it on.
I will. I'll put it in on Tuesday.
Just go, this is Amanda.
This is
look at
Amanda.
that.
Get your head in it. Get
look
say hello.
alright.
Yeah.
Hiya. Oh, that sounds shit.
You
won't it?
need to do your intro. I'm Amanda, the
No, I
passenger.
can't,
You'll be on telly.
I don't want to be on.
Have you got any grandchildren?
I've got any children.
Oh, have you not?
So if I've got grandchildren,
You've had a fucking
miracle,
no
isn't
wonder
it?
you're young. Oh,
Am I getting paid for this then?
Well, you're getting. You've actually paid me for
I
this.
know. And I'm on your.
You told me to record you.
I know. So I should be getting commission.
Right, well, I'll save your address and I'll drop you a bouquet of flowers round on Tuesday.
Don't bother. I've got some nice peonies in garden.
Well, there you go then. What are you whinging for?
I'm not whinging. I'm just being awkward.
No,
it's
it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think the
Your people now, Amanda.
I could have my own YouTube.
You could have your own YouTube. What would you call it?
Amanda the Aggressor.
Amanda, I like that, you know.
Yeah.
So it makes you sound a bit fruity though, Amanda.
I'm very aggressive.
I don't know if I like that, Amanda.
I've always been aggressive.
I might have to cut this bit out for my wife not to see.
Amanda.
I'll start that again. Amanda the lunatic.
Are you trying to tell me I'm a lunatic?
Alright, the sexy lunatic.
Oh,
there you go.
I was sexy as well.
Amanda, honestly, it has been a fucking pleasure driving you, and I really mean that. Do you want to say anything to your new fans?
You.
Man, it's been lovely.
Cool?
That was mint. That was
What's
well cool.
Mint?
That was that.
How do I find it on my YouTube?
I'm gonna text you my YouTube channel.
Hiya.
When it's on there, I'm gonna send you the link, and you can click that link, and you will be
Can
the
I show
headline.
my friends?
Yeah, you can. You'll be like the coolest.
I hope I don't look really old.
You look beautiful.
Mate, you've been a blast.
You have been even better, trust me. Hey, if you ever need an Uber, man, ring me. It's free of charge for your commission for the video.
What's your number? Put your fucking camera on.
Amanda's not moving.
What's
Nothing wrong with direct.
No.
Not until you ask me how good of a ride you are and tell me I can do anything with you.
Funny, weren't it?
I like that.
Gin and tonic.
Yeah, well, enjoy.
I'm
Three rings when you don't
pissed.
tell me you've left your key back there. I would charge you to go back. See you later.
You know what? It's been bloody
It has been brilliant. Make sure you leave me 5 stars.
Well,
Put a tip on your tight bitch.
I'll give you a tip. Yeah.
I'll give you one.
Won't tell you what it is.
See you later.
Bye, love.
Right, that is, I mean, that was 16 quid, and that was the fucking best trip I've ever done. Nothing stopping that. I'm telling you. What a woman. So people, it is currently 2 AM at the moment, and it's gone pretty quiet, to be honest with you. I'm in Ashton-under-Lyne now. I've literally been fucking everywhere. Huddersfield, down towards Rochdale, Oldham, Ashton. It's been hectic, to be fair, and I'm currently on £134.18p. So hopefully we might get to the 200 mark. Let's just see how we get on. Now, to be honest with you, I've not had any customers like Amanda. I've had nobody, honestly. I've had like 3 customers and they've not been great. So we're gonna head into Ashton now, put around, and I'll catch up with you in the next couple of hours, mainly when I'm probably calling it a night. We'll go through my expenses and we will see what is going on. Right, my people, excuse the lighting. It is becoming a bit more daylight, so you should be able to see me soon. And I have just had my first cash tip. I have done my first airport run. The night's been pretty boring. I'll be honest with you, I haven't made that much money in regards to what I could have done because it was just so quiet. I mean, I potted around Manchester a little bit. I got really stressed out in Manchester because the traffic was just horrendous. So I ended up picking a job up, going to Mid, dropping 4 lads off at 4 different addresses. That was like 30 quid, which wasn't too bad. And then straight away I've had an airport run which paid me a decent bit of money. So moral of the story is I've actually not done too bad. I need to work it out because it's just reset at the moment. 100, oh no, sorry, that's a lie. I can't tell you just yet, just bear with me. No, it's not giving me a summary. It's giving me 2 days together, so I'll have to work that out shortly, so just bear with me. I reckon I'm somewhere around the £170 mark, which isn't too bad. Obviously, I've got to take my diesel, my warranty, all that stuff out of it yet. But I've had a decent night, and I've had a lot of fun. It's now 4:15 in the morning, so we're going to go still till about 5 o'clock, and then we're going to shoot off home and work it all out tomorrow for you. Peace out. So, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's 10 to 5, well it's 4:45 now. I'm knackered, but I said I'll do it till 5, so I am gonna. But yeah, I am tired. I've just took on another job, which is only local to me. Probably going to do this, log off, go fill the car up, go home, go bed, work all my expenses out tomorrow and let you know, and I'll upload this vlog for Tuesday. Now, if you have enjoyed the Uber vlog, I understand it's not wild and funny, and apart from the woman who was absolutely amazing, let me know in the comments. Do you know what I mean? If you've got the money situation right, let me know in the comments. But I'll be honest with you, it has been quiet tonight. Let's see what it comes out at. One more lift. Right, so good morning. Do apologise for last night. Obviously, it was a late finish. I stuck it out till 5 AM like I promised you on the vlog. I'm going to work out all my costings now. I'm just going to go fill the car up now. I've got my beautiful wife with me. Jordan, say hello to the camera.
Hi. Hi.
So, we are going to go fill the car up now. Then I'm going to drive it back home and work out all the costings, what I made, what I spent. I had a good run at the end, to be fair. It really started to pick up. Kind of upset that I'm having to go on holiday because I really enjoyed Ubering. Now, obviously, as I've discussed in this vlog, without sounding arrogant, it's not really worth me doing Uber when I've got other sources, other income on TikTok and all that stuff. But I genuinely love doing these vlogs for you guys. So please, by supporting, by subscribing, it makes a massive difference, and then it motivates me to do more and more jobs. I'm hoping one day somebody will ring me up and be like, I've got a farm in America, do you want to come and film some stuff? I don't know where it'll go. You might laugh at this now, but in 10 years time this might be a sensational YouTube channel. So drop us a follow, let us know in the comments what you think the costs are going to be, and I will see you in a split of a second. So we're just putting the fuel in now, seeing how much in total. Now I literally brimmed this, so we're going to click it so it's brimmed again, and then we'll know exactly how much we spent on fuel. And I'm fueling up at the Shell garage again, so it's only fair. So it's full, £30 and 28p on fuel. Right, so it is time to work out the costings of what we have done. Now I've got all my receipts, paperwork, everything in front of me. Currently uploading my trucking vlog, which I'm hoping you've already seen. If not, then go and watch it. So let's talk Uber and costings. Now I'll try and give you a breakdown on the screen, depends how well I'm good at editing. But last night we worked a total of 8 hours and 30 minutes. So we worked from 12:30 till 3:30 in the day, and then we re-signed on at 11:30 till 5 AM this morning. Now, the total profit was £217.47, but then we've got to take our costings out of it. So, costings, obviously the main one is £30.28 in fuel. So, after the fuel, you have got a car wash at £10 for a little mini valet, and then I charge the wear and tear at 5p a mile. Now if you're watching this and going, it should be more than that, listen, I just did it off a bit of a basic guess at 5p a mile. We did 212 mile, which worked out at £10.60 costs in wear and tear. So total expenses, including the wear and tear, was £50.88p. So last night's earnings was £166.59p. So like I said, I reckon it's about £20 an hour. It's actually worked out at £19.60 an hour, which is still more than your average wage. It was absolutely fantastic. You know, it is long, well, not long hours actually, because, you know, it's still 8.5 hours, but it's unsociable times, that is for sure. And there was many moments in there where I thought, I could be doing something else a lot different to this. Now, there is plenty of Uber drivers that might watch this and say, David, you did the wrong thing, you should have gone to the airport, you should have gone here, you should have gone there. Once again, it is a brand new world for me. So I'm going to take a break now. I'm going to go traveling, get some content abroad. So please stay tuned for that. Don't forget to drop a subscribe. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Peace out. That didn't work like it does on the F1.